welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mrs. Chidima Eden. On this channel, we discuss about God, life, motherhood, career, and everything in between that mix. Okay, so welcome back. Today, our conversation is going to be about mommy body. Now, what is mommy body? Mommy body is, in very simple terms, the way a woman's body appears after pregnancy and childbirth. So you can imagine that all the things a woman's body goes through during and before childbirth, during childbirth, and after childbirth. From the moment a woman conceives, the body who has lived a number of years alone in itself is made to adjust, expand, and carry somebody else. Give it oxygen from 9 months thereabout, um, give it blood, in fact develop another human being from their own body, right? So afterwards, you can imagine what that process would do to the body. Naturally, for most women, the body would not look the same again. Even the trauma that happens to women during childbirth, um, whether by vaginal birth or by cesarean section. And then afterwards, the the experience of trying to keep that little human being that has been birthed alive, and even herself. So you can imagine that after going through this experience, naturally some things would change, some things would alter, some things will not just look the same again. And this is not even just about putting on weight. For a lot of women, they lose eyesight. A lot of women, they lose their hearing ability. A lot of women develop some things like high blood pressure during pregnancy. A lot of women, their shoe sizes changes and it never returns back to how it was before pregnancy. It's just evidence that a lot changes about a woman when she carries another human being and births it. And let me just put it here that childbirth is not child's play. I know we know, but sometimes we do not sit down to actually think about what it means to go into a room knowing that you might not make it out of that room alive, to birth another person. A lot of women, for those people who say, well, you're not the first person to give birth to a child, but a lot of women have not made it out alive. Even more tragic is the fact that sometimes both the mother and the child do not make it out alive. So yes, while it's convenient for anyone to say that you are not the first person to give birth to a child, well, so is anybody else that has died. Anyway, back to the conversation. So when a woman goes through all of these things and now she is alive, we should be thankful, right? You would have thought that the most important thing is that she is alive, she's healthy, her baby is alive, and her baby is healthy. No, not for everybody. not for most people in society. There is an expectation that as soon as she drops the baby, she's meant to instantly get back to pregnancy shape or size. And where that is not the case, she's not disciplined. She let herself loose. She let herself go. Blah, 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 blah. The snapback pressure. And it doesn't help that today is a social media world where a lot of women, you know, see the, I don't know, I wouldn't say, maybe they see it as a sort of achievement to pick up their phones, put it in front and say, "Oh, just watch me in 4 days. I'm already back to just like I never dropped anything." It doesn't help that we have influencers and celebrities, with all the snapback culture, to exhibit all that discipline and all that stuff, which is great. But I'm making this video for women who are normal like me, who probably do not have all the support in the world, who are probably trying to figure out this motherhood thing alone. Yeah. And it's not just about first time moms. Um, Even if you've had, say, 4 children, and then the woman now has a newborn. You've never had 4 children and a newborn baby before. So she still needs to learn how to navigate that new phase of her life. Because in this season, she's not just a mom of four, she's now a mom of five, 4 children and a newborn baby. Some of these women do not have support. Some of these women need to work full time jobs. Some of these women have issues with having a consistent, reliable nanny. Some of these women cannot even afford the help, but they still have to work. Some of these women have to go to work, come back home, cook, make sure everybody has fed, make sure everything is working fine in the house without any other reliable support. Some of these women, their husbands live in other states because of work. Some of these women, their husband lives in other countries because of work. Some of these women, their husbands simply work all day and come back very, very exhausted. The thing is, my point exactly is that reality differs for all of us. And in that stage where a woman is trying to figure out how to, you know, keep this little human being alive, how to transition back into work, we as a society, we need to be kind. Um, this thing where they compare two women, oh, look at so so and so, you are not the first person, it was so easy, you're not taking care of yourself now. Now wow, the last time I saw you, you were not like this, you look different. Did you swallow a ball? Those things, I don't know. I really don't know how it works up there for some people. I don't know the purpose. I don't know, like, I mean, I want to give people a benefit of a doubt, and I want to say, no, they are not really trying to tear that woman apart. You didn't see a woman who is literally fighting for her life, and you decided that the best thing to do today to make you feel like yes you're there is to tear her apart and pick her, and make her feel, and shame, by the way, on the husbands who say to their wives, look at how fat you've gotten, look at, and make them feel uncomfortable about their bodies. Shame on them. If you are a man and your wife has successfully given birth I don't know, and she didn't die, the baby didn't die, they're all healthy, and she's trying to navigate this season of her life. And you're not contributing to in any way to make her life easy. But the best thing that you feel you can do is to remind her of how she looked before she gave you a child, of which if she did not give you a child, it would have become a family issue. Shame on you. A very big shame on you. Anyway, these comments are and I don't know if you're trying to advise, but let me say this. Everybody who has put on weight knows they have a mirror in their house. Hello. And yeah, when they put on their old clothes, it doesn't fit the same. Sometimes they can't even put it on anymore. So they know it is not your job. You're not doing humanity a favor to point it out to them in the most horrific manner, especially when unsolicited, that they do not look as good as they used to look before they had a baby. It is 2024. We shouldn't be having this conversation, but there you have it. Some people have refused to evolve and they've chosen to be stuck in the Stone Age. Sad. Do you do we sit down to think the people who do this, I'll have us know that it demoralizes a lot of women. Already they can see that their body has changed. They now have stretch marks on their tummy. It was never there. Their tummy is sagged, their boobs are sagged. They used to be hot chicks. They used to be so proud of their bodies, but now it has changed. And there are some changes that even if you lose the weight again, it will still remain that way. It will never change. And we probably need to do surgery or something. Be kind. It's not hard. Better yet, if you do not have anything good to say, keep quiet. You can stay mute. Be kind in a world that is full of evil. The best thing you can do is to be kind. If your words will not be kind, if your words will not be helpful, keep quiet. It's not hard. It's not hard. Nobody asked you. Because when you finish saying that and you walk away and you feel like you've contributed to humanity and you've done something good, some of those women are already struggling with their body image and they feel worse, and it doesn't help psychologically. I mean, they are demoralized because you don't even know what they were going through that day before you said that and you broke the camel's back. So please, let's be kind. Let's be nice. Let's be mindful. This video is not in any way to encourage obesity or say, oh, because you're now a mom, you have the right to eat whatever you like. You have the right to eat like you're going to die tomorrow, or continue to do whatever unhealthy habits that you're engaged in, that's not helpful for you in the long run in any way. This is not what this video is about, right? This video is about setting realistic expectations for women who have had children before. What is all this craze with you don't even look like a mom? What is wrong with looking like a mom that you are? Is it a denial culture? Is it that we do not like to look like who we are now? What is wrong with looking like a mom? You have wonderful children, gifts from God, creatures who other women spend millions on trying to get IVF for, and it even doesn't work a lot of the time. Other women are sleeping in church, dying of depression. Their marriages are really shaking because another woman is trying to show them that what you cannot do, I can do it for your husband. Now you have it. You probably didn't pray for it. or you prayed for it, whichever, and you think the next best thing is to prove that you don't look it. Okay, so who is going to give you an award? How much are you being paid for that? Am I saying that it is wrong to look good as a mom? No. Why are we obsessed with not looking like a mom? Why do we think it's a compliment? Really, to say you don't look like a mom? Are we not proud of who we are? Are we not proud of where we are in life? What is wrong, I ask again, with looking like a mom that you are? What is wrong with that? How shameful is it? Where are we as a people? Where are we as a society? What is going on? It's terrible. It's really, really bad for a mom who is just trying to navigate this stage. Your body has changed. Please take it easy on yourself. Please be kind to yourself. I know that your tummy is bigger than how it used to look. It is normal. And might I say, it will not always be this way. It does get better with time. Scientifically, most women do not feel like themselves or recover or snap back until after a year, 2 years. If you happen to know someone who snapped back within a day or two, well, snap back and weight loss is not a competition. Be grateful for the gift of the little one that you have, the gift of health, and the gift of life. Look at every other thing that is working out for you, the fact that you can provide for your child, the fact that you can give your child a decent roof over his or her head. That is what you should be thankful for. Knowing that it gets better with time. Eventually, you lose weight. Who gives the award for who lost the weight first? Eventually, you will get there, even if you're taking steps to lose the weight, and sometimes you're just frustrated, you overeat. Sometimes it just looks like all your effort is not showing. It just looks like you don't eat a lot, but when people see you, they think you sit in front of the pot. Mama, take it easy on yourself. It will go down. Consistency, discipline, and love. You will not hate your body into the version you want it to be. Love yourself the way you are. It is a privilege. What a privilege it is for your body to change because you were able to carry and birth another human being successfully. It is a privilege. Enjoy it. Don't let anybody tell you. Some people say, you now look like a mommy now. That I am. Proudly so. Do not let anybody shame you for it. There is nothing wrong with it. And a word of advice to all the caring people out there who feel that it is their mantle in life, it is their God given purpose to make sure they tell every new mom that now they look like fat fools, now they look like idiots because they gave birth to another human being. In a world full of chaos and wickedness, if you cannot contribute to humanity in any other way, be nice. Be nice, be kind, be mindful of the things you say to other human beings like you. I reiterate that this video is not to encourage obesity or unhealthy behaviors. This video is, however, for us as a people to stop setting unrealistic standards and expectations on mothers and stop shaming them, insulting them, and giving them unrealistic timelines. What is wrong with not having a magazine body? What is the standard of beauty? What is beauty according to who? And as moms, let's learn to love ourselves. Let's learn to be happy with ourselves. God never created all of us to look the same, have the same shape, have the same size. It was done intentionally. Stop mocking your maker by comparing yourself to somebody else and embrace your uniqueness while we walk towards the journey of wholeness, healthiness, and incorporating healthy lifestyles. Until I come your way next time, please like my video, share, subscribe. Bye.